Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be exploring the difference between an HB and a 7B pencil. So I have an HB and a 7B. They're the standard Staedtler sketch pencils. And we're going to explore the difference between them. I'm using the HB just to lay out two boxes here, preferably of the same size. So here we go. The rough sketch is laid out and light source hitting from that side. As you might have guessed, that I've just put in two lines for a potential shadow. So I'm using just a uniform pressure, optimal pressure. In some places I might go a little heavier than others, but for the most part I'm optimizing just enough pressure to get an almost, hopefully, a uniform fill going through that part of the rectangle or the box or the block. And then I just go over it one more time with a little bit added pressure. I put in a very light tone here on this side, and this is all for comparison's sake, not necessarily the most accurate thing. And then I put in a more intense shadow in front of our object, and then I just fade it out. Okay, so we got Mr. HB down right there. Now we're going to go with Mr. 7B, and it'll be the same exercise. So I am going to go with well, one thing of course that most of you are familiar with who have been sketching even on and off. Those who are regular like know this like right off the bat, but those who are on and off and do not necessarily use all the pencil points to work different sketches know that the 7B, the 8B, starting with the 6B are very rich points, as in like very thick, and by the time it hits 8B in most brands, at least in this particular Staedtler Lumograph brand that I'm using to fill out the box, it becomes like it's actually pretty much charcoal. So it's not your standard glossy lead anymore. It is actually pretty much thick charcoal, but the 7B slightly leaning toward the lead and charcoal in one go. The 6B leaning more toward the lead than charcoal, and then the 8B pretty much charcoal. And as you see, like already, that has a thicker effect. Now here I'm using particularly light pressure. I know that I might have gotten carried away there because I had to fill it out, and I was finding it a little more stringent to get all the strokes going. And even the light shade I can see is much darker than the HP. It is, of course, but we are exploring the difference and how an amalgamation of the pencil points creates magic will be evident right here as we go and lay out that more intense shadow with the 7B. And then I'll try to fade this. Alright, so there we are. 7B right there. Make it more uniform. So clearly there's that marked difference. If I were to just smooth this out a little bit, if I were to smooth this guy out, you can feel the thickness right there, but that's the difference. So of course a happy medium between the two, always a recommended practice, and between the different pencil points actually. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch, have yourself a wonderful day.